Please wake up. Well, hello everyone. We're playing Please Wake Up. There are some warnings for this game. Oh, we had the warning here. Warning, this game uses optical illusions that can have minor visual effects lasting for months. View the illusions at your own risk. The developer is not liable for any negative or damaging effects that can occur as a result of this game. We recommend providing this warning for anyone else who may be viewing. Use of this illusion can be turned off in the settings. I understand, and I wish the above to continue. Establishing connection. Are you able to read this? Oi. Yes. Please respond with no. Right off the bat, you're testing my resilience and my obedience, are you? I will say yes again. Connection unstable. Oh, I guess I lost. Alright, let's try it. Round 2. Okay, I understand. Establishing connection. Yes. Let's get on with it. Are you able to read this? Yes, I am. Please respond with no. Okay, I'll be in it. Okay. For the progression of the game and for the viewers at home, no. Please respond with yes. Okay, yes. Please respond with how many times do I have to do this? Beginning cognitive test. Ooh, I love cognitive tests. Is Curious George's tail shorter than his finger? Trick question. He has no tail in this new alternate universe. In the old universe, in the universe of Berenstein Bears, he does have a tail. But since we're operating in this universe, is it shorter than his finger? His tail? Yes. Does 2 plus 3 equal 5? Yes. Is the ocean red? In this game it might be. But in my world, no. Is the Monopoly Man's monocle bigger than his hat? He has no monocle. Trick question. Another one. I'm too smart for this game. In the version that he does have a monocle. No. Is a shoe smaller than a house? Yeah, that's so easy. Patient has completed cognitive testing. That was easy. Beginning self-identity test. Is your name Thomas Mandela? No. Are you 13 years... No. Were you born in Wyoming? I don't even know where that is on the map. Is your mother's first name Angela? Absolutely not. Patient has failed self-identity testing. Uh-oh. Hello, Thomas. This is Dr. James, mass communicating with you from the Toward County Hospital. If you're reading this, don't be alarmed. This may seem absurd to you, but you are currently in a coma. Your brainwaves indicate that you are currently hallucinating or dreaming. We do not know what you may currently be experiencing, but it is very important that you follow my instructions in order to wake up. It is very likely that you have recently experienced a loss of identity. Oh. To help you gain your identity, we'll be stimulating your hippocampus to reactivate memories of events leading up to your identity loss. Well, that's nice. Due to the nature of your specific circumstances, your mind may attempt to alter these memories. Do not let your mind alter these memories. If the memory becomes too unstable, you may be unable to wake up. Is this message understood? Yes, doctor. Thank you for saving me. Great. Memory stimulation will begin in... Okay. Look around the room and pay attention. Objects may change when not visible. Oh, okay. We got an Einstein head over here. We got a desk. We got a little radio. The sound will get louder the more objects. Did you notice the front board has been changed? Click on it to change it back. Hey there. Just a few seconds of your time. I suffer from an unknown condition where I skim right over or skip the important introduction instructions. As you'll see, I just finished reading the instructions and I just walk right over it. Don't worry. I'll eventually get it. That's all. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show. Wait, what front board? Torrid County? Oh, I need to be quick. The time. It's 8 o'clock. Globe. 3 sets of books. Top right, bottoms. The door. How many desks? 2, 4, 6. 8, 10. 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Torrid County Middle School. TCMS. Tickums. A scary picture. It is now 8. Okay. Earth and Universe. 26th September. Room 204. Alright. I'm ready. Test me. Oh, is there anything on the roof? Is there anything on the floor? Should I be walking around? Oh. Huh? That's an empty cubicle. There's a door there. There's a door there. Wait, something changed? What am I supposed to do? Do not click on objects that have not changed.
I want you to take a good look at your surroundings. Pay very close attention.
There's
to
a brush
the things
and
around
a
you.
chalk.
Now, close your eyes. If you're indoors, do you remember what colour the walls are? Do you remember where the lights are? If something in your surroundings were to change, like the texture of the ceiling or the position of items in front of you, would you notice? We like to believe that our memory and perception form true snapshots of the world around us. But upon closer inspection, we begin to see that they are just fragile fabrications constructed by our brains. On today's episode of the Natural Sciences podcast, we will explore the nature of our memories, perception, and the brain.
What's that? What? Is it starting?
Memory is something that we rely on each and every day. On a basic level, we use it to help locate our keys and to remember computer passwords. However, on a more fundamental level, memory plays a key role in our personal identity, beliefs, and behavior. Without memory, we wouldn't have any real connection to the things
I don't remember that going up, extending past that.
Or the people we love.
Oh, shoot.
17th century British philosopher John Locke argued that personal identity or the self is founded on memory.
That light wasn't there.
That is to say that your memory is what defines you as an individual over time, not your physical body or soul. Nonetheless, even though we trust our memories to form our beliefs and identities, our memories themselves are highly error-prone. To talk about this, we are interviewing Dr. Agatha Cage, a psychologist at the University of Michigan, about the nature of human memory.
Yellow lights.
So what is memory
TCMS,
and
Tickums,
why?
Torrid County Middle School.
That's a good question. At a basic level, memory is just the way our mind stores and remembers information. However, such a basic definition would understate its importance. We need memories in order to get a basic grasp of the world around us. Memories tell us who we are, the things we've done, and our goals in life. It's difficult to properly convey its meaning to us as human beings. So instead, I'll explain it through the story of a man named Scott
Earth
Bolzan.
and Universe.
When Mr. Bolzan was 46 years old, he had accomplished a lot in his life. He attended Northern Illinois University on full athletic scholarship and played football professionally for a few years after graduating, even briefly playing for the New England Patriots.
What's changed?
After an injury that ended his football career, he then became an entrepreneur.
What's changed?
He owned and operated a financial planning.
I want you to take a good look at your surroundings. Pay very close attention to the things around you. Now,
it was the brush.
If you're
tried clicking the board.
Do you remember
I missed.
what colour the walls are? Do you remember where the lights are? If something in your surroundings were to change, like the texture of the ceiling or the position of items in front of you, would you notice?
Pointing
we
left.
like to believe that our memory and perception form true snapshots of the world around us.
It's got a little
upon closer inspection, we begin to see
it's 8
that
a.m.
they are just fragile fabrications constructed by
smoky
our
walls.
brains. On today's episode of the Natural Sciences podcast, we will explore the nature of our memories, perception, and the
spooky
brain.
forest, sunset. What does that mean? Okay, whiteboard, 4 lights. Okay, let's do it. Go for it. 26th of September. Room 204.
Memory is something that we rely on each and
that's
every
changed.
day. On a basic level, we use it to help locate our keys and to remember computer
Torrid County Middle
passwords.
School.
However, on a more fundamental,
Torrid County
memory
Middle School.
plays a key role
Tickums.
in our personal identity, beliefs,
Blue
and
globe.
behavior.
Bronze.
Without memory,
Brown.
we wouldn't have any real connection to the
Was that
things
white?
we've accomplished,
No, that's
the
chalkboard.
events we've experienced, or the people we love. 17th century British
Earth
philosopher
and Universe?
John Locke argued
What
that
changed?
personal
What's
identity
changed?
or the self
Something's
is
changed.
founded on
There was a chair.
memory. That is to say,
Okay,
that
Blue.
your
1, 2,
memory
1, 2.
is what defines you as an individual over
What's
time,
changed?
not your physical body
Something's
or
changed.
soul. Nonetheless, even though we
Something
trust
has
our
changed.
memories to form
I
our
don't
beliefs
see
and
it.
identities, our memories themselves are highly error-prone. To talk about this, we are interviewing Dr. Agatha Cage, a psychologist at the University of Michigan, about the nature of human memory.
The chalkboard.
So what is memory and why is it
chalkboard.
important?
Okay, blue
That's
globe.
a good question. At a basic level,
Black
memory is
chalkboard.
just the way our mind stores and
26
remembers
September,
information.
204,
However,
door,
such a basic
handle and lock,
definition would
handle and lock,
understate its
both
importance.
on the right side.
We need memories in
Torrid.
order to get a basic grasp of the world around
Oh,
us.
no.
Memories
The
tell us
frame.
who we
I
are,
don't
the
remember
things
the
we've
frame.
done, and our goals in life. It's difficult to properly convey
Shares.
its meaning to us as human beings. So instead, I'll explain it
26
through the
September,
story of a
2
man named
pins.
Scott Bolzan.
Okay.
When Mr. Bolzan was 46
Brown
years old,
doors.
he had accomplished a lot in his life. He
Bronze.
attended Northern Illinois University on a full athletic scholarship and
remember the
played
color of
football
this.
professionally for a few years after graduating, even
know.
briefly playing for the New England Patriots.
Did he have a horn? I mean, did he have
After
a
an injury
ring?
that ended his football career, he then became an entrepreneur. He owned and operated
What's
a financial
changed?
planning firm and then became a pilot and
What's
ran
changed?
a successful private jet management company.
What's
During
changed?
this time, he also met and married his wife and raised his
Oh my
two
God,
children.
what's changed? Oh my God, what's
However,
changed?
in
What's
December
changed?
of
What's
2010,
changed?
he had
What's
a workplace
changed? What's
accident
changed?
and lost all of his memories leading up to that point. When he had awoken from the hospital, he didn't even recognize his wife of 25 years. In an interview with ABC News, Mr. Bolzan described the experience as just being lost because he lost who he was. Events such as his first date, his first kiss with his wife, his wedding date, the birth of his children, he had absolutely no recollection of and no emotional attachment to. He was unable to remember
chair,
any of the
brown
important
desk.
people in his life, his parents, wife, kids, friends, and relatives. He lost the know-how and ability to run his company.
Why does
He's
it-
quoted as saying,
26,
because I have no concept of who I am as a person,
door.
I don't know what my dreams, my aspirations, what my goals were.
Okay, when there's an alarm, it
Imagine
means
this
something has
happening
changed,
to you.
right?
If you lost your memories, you would lose everything that makes you, you. The things that you've accomplished, the
804.
relationships you've built, the knowledge
That's
that you've
changed.
acquired, and the formative events that shaped who you are.
Brown.
When we think about
What
what
does
it's
that
like to
sound?
live without our memories, its importance in our
What's that
lives
sound?
becomes much more clear.
What?
Mr. Bolzan's story is quite compelling. It seems as though memory is incredibly
Why is there a
foundational
sound?
to our own personal identity. Yet we are sometimes told
Did the
that our
chair
memories
change?
can't be trusted. That
I can't
they're
remember.
Unreliable.
I can't
Is
remember.
that true?
Yes, it's more true than most people think.
Is
Research
it-
has shown us that memories
the
aren't
time.
these static snapshots of the world
time
around
changed.
us. Instead, they're more like
What else?
malleable
26th of
stories
September,
about
room
the past.
204.
I'll go over some
That's
well-known
changed.
research in criminal psychology that demonstrates the fallibility of our memories. The first experiment I'll talk about was conducted by Professor Elizabeth Loftus and some of her colleagues at the University of Washington.
Was there something on the
The setup was pretty simple.
The door's changed.
Researchers showed participants a video
What's
of
with
a
the
car
speaking?
crash.
Why is there a
Participants were
podcast
then
going
asked
on in the
one of two
background?
questions.
Oh my God.
The first was along the lines of approximately how fast
what's
were the
changed?
cars
What's
going
changed?
when
What's
they
changed?
hit
What's
each
changed?
other. The second was
that's changed.
approximately how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each
Stop
other.
talking.
Despite the fact that participants saw the exact
Stop
same
it.
video, the participants
Stop
that were
talking.
asked the second
Stop.
question claimed that the cars were traveling
changed.
significantly faster
Oh my
than the
God, that
participants
changed.
who were asked the first question.
The time?
Follow-up study showed that when asked a
Uh-oh.
few weeks later whether
Uh-oh.
there was broken glass at the scene, the participants who were
That's
asked the
changed.
second question were far
That's
more
changed.
likely to say that there was
My
than
God.
those who were asked the
Oh
first
my God.
question.
Okay.
There was
Okay,
no
what
broken
else?
glass
What
in the
else?
video.
What else? What
This
else?
study
What
shows
else?
that
What
memory
else?
is highly suggestible. What we think is objective truth about what we have observed is actually
Oh
what
my
our
God.
brains reconstruct and create on the spot.
The tiles.
Another series of studies looked at ways to take advantage of errors in this reconstruction of memory, otherwise known as confabulation. For example, these studies investigate
bookshelf.
memory implantation
It was
techniques
white.
that make participants
chair's black.
believe they experienced events that never took place. In one such study from psychologists
gosh.
at the University of Bedfordshire,
Oh, I'm so good.
researchers were
Okay,
able
2
to
pins.
plant rich false
Doors.
memories into 70%
Nope,
of
nope,
participants.
nope,
These
nope,
memories
nope.
included things like committing a
Chalkboard?
crime or getting attacked by a dog.
I don't
All
remember
of this implies that our memories aren't just
The
fallible,
wall changed.
they're exploitable.
It was white.
Our brains are capable of just
I don't remember if
making
that was
up
white.
stories about the
What else
past
changed?
and
What else
convincing
changed?
us
What
that
else
they're
changed?
true.
So we've established that memory is fundamental to our experiences and identity. We've also established that memory is highly error-prone and flawed. How do we reconcile these 2 points? How do we know what parts of ourselves are real and what parts aren't?
Ultimately, we can't know.
Oh my gosh.
Our understanding of ourselves and of the world is fundamentally flawed.
Wake me up.
In criminal psychology, there is a well-known case of a woman we call Jane Doe. Initially, her case was used as well-documented proof of repressed memories. In 1984, when Jane was 6 years old, she was interviewed.
I feel like I was close. I feel like I was really close to beating that. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay. That's good. That's good for now. Yeah, we're still sleeping. Well, we'll try waking up again in the next time. If you guys like this game, let me know, and I'll continue it. But I can't be loud right now, or else I'm gonna wake up everybody. It's actually midnight right now, so I'm gonna try to go to sleep and have some nightmares now. Thanks for watching, and yeah, click like. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. Bye bye.